Yo guys, welcome back to Shae Unfiltered. Now, this video we're about to watch today is one of the most unexpected things that I have seen. One Palestinian man standing calmly in front of 20 people protesting for Palestine, and yet they couldn't handle what he had to say. He wasn't denying his people's suffering, he wasn't apologizing, but he was balanced, honest, and way more progressive than most expected him to be. And this is the plot twist. Instead of them listening to him, a Palestinian man, they were trying to push him, like being Palestinian was not enough. They wanted him to be angry, extreme, radical. But now this guy stood his ground with calm, with logic, and with something that we don't see enough of: actual nuance. Let's roll the clip and I'll tell you exactly why what he said is more important now than ever. Before we start, smash like, subscribe, okay? Let's hit 1 million. See from the intro that this is gonna be a fiery debate. I mean, I'm all in to listen to both sides. I'm definitely all in to allow everyone to... You see what we said? Exactly what we talked about. It's a classic tactic to interrupt and not allow your opponent to speak. It's not a question of who is right. It's a question of allow people. The fact check here says the Arab League created the Palestinian Liberation Organization in 1964 to unify Palestinian groups. So I like that they fact checked what they said. You know, this guy wasn't really listening to him. What is the use of a debate? Why do people debate? It's so that you can listen to each other. You can try to convince each other. But how can you convince each other about your point of views? By listening. You first listen to someone speak. When you listen, then you can come back with a counter argument.
You know, I'm not talking about... No, I'm talking about the originators.
You see that bit there? He didn't allow him to speak. He was trying to say that half of Jewish Israelis are of probably Arab origins, I think. I don't know, but that's what I think. Watching this video, you assume that the guy debating Ahmed was a Palestinian. Time they voted him out, about time. To be honest, this particular section was a bit hard to watch even for me. Imagine this is like the third or fourth time I'm watching this over and over again so I can assimilate what's going on. This has been really tough. You'd assume that he was the Palestinian in the room, but here he is debating an actual Palestinian by blood, someone that has a stake in the war, someone that has a horse in the race, someone that has lost family members, people dear to him. But he's chosen the path of peace, coexistence, and progressiveness, a path of a bright future for his country, for his beloved country, a country where he was born, where he grew up, spent a lot of his life. And now this activist has never been to Gaza, never lived in Gaza, but he feels like he knows more than an actual Gazan, than an actual son of the soil. You know, you would think that they'd welcome a Palestinian voice, right? No, as we can see. Maybe because he wasn't angry enough, or maybe not extreme enough, and suddenly he's not Palestinian enough. I think that's the trap of performative activism, that it was one of the most detrimental things that happened to the Palestinians. She's actually telling the Palestinian that. Like I said, guys, it's not about who's right. It's about being sensitive, knowing your place, whilst you pursue your activism on whatever topic or whatever subject or whatever it is. But you need to be sensitive and have emotional... You just hear what she said. Like, after all the facts that she laid, after everything that she said, she basically answered herself. I mean, in my opinion, I think she answered herself, because everything she said sounded quite detrimental to Palestinians. But her point of view was on the exposure and the world getting to basically see as things happened. I know that's what she's trying to say, but the way she put it, like I said, she needed to use more emotional intelligence in expressing her views.
Well, I share your horror in what's happening in Gaza. I mean, it is...
Okay, I didn't mean to laugh. Okay, that was a sarcastic laughter. The way he said, I share your horror. Your horror. He put himself out of it. He separated himself. It was like he was not a Palestinian. He was saying, oh, I share your... He fact-checked him. In May 2025, Hamas announced that it had executed 6 Palestinians and shot 13 others in the legs for allegedly looting food stores and community kitchens in Gaza. Fact checked. Now listen, the way he's speaking, he's clearly not attacking anyone at all. He's for peace, like I said earlier. He's for coexistence. But somehow him taking that stance is the most controversial thing you can say now in this. That moment right there tells you everything. If a Palestinian man calling for balance gets shouted down by allies, then I think it's time for us to pause and really think. So guys, what do you think? Was he right? Were the protesters right in pushing him harder? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But for me, the way he calmly sat there, spoke his facts, spoke his heart, tried to push his views across, but they were not listening. The first guy kept interrupting him, and they had this disappointed look when he spoke because they were not ready for his facts. He wants a different approach. He wants an approach that is more profitable, an approach that is really pro-Palestinian, an approach that means the safety of his people, that means nation building, that means the safety of lives, an economic bloom. That's what I think, and that's what I heard. Anyway guys, comment section, let's go talk. Peace.
Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shine in my way. You are me.